Hi, and welcome to the Not Too Shabby Shop YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, or LV Handcrafted, here on YouTube, and today I'll be making a slimline card. My card base I've already cut to 7 inches wide by 8.5 tall, and along that 7-inch edge I scored and folded at 3.5. So the folded card will measure 3.5 by 8.5. And just to add some extra texture, I did emboss my card front. Most of that's getting covered up with this panel here, which is actually from a diamond press die set, along with the circles and the hello sentiment in the center. And on that scalloped edge background panel, that was a background that I made a long time ago. It's probably been a month or so, maybe longer, probably 2 months. Because often what I do when I'm creating a background for a card is I'll just make some extras while I'm at it. And this one, I think I was playing with my gelatos. So it's got this wonderfully kind of silky smooth texture to it. And it's a very nice, soft, pastel-y background, which I thought would be really fun for all of these cute puppies. These puppies are from the latest My Favorite Things stamp set called Let the Good Times Roll. And as you can see on the stamp set here, there's actually 7 little adorable pups, and they all are on some kind of sort of roller skate or skateboard, which is really, really adorable because many of the sentiments are kind of punny and have that sort of reference to rolling on by, for example. And the sentiments are also really kind of useful all occasions. So there is a birthday sentiment, but then there's also some that you can use just as congrats, some that you can use to send somebody a little pick-me-up. So they're really general purpose in a good way. And so I've just picked out Let the Good Times Roll, which I think is really fun. And now the rest of this card is going to come together so quickly. So one of the nice benefits of making backgrounds in advance like this is that when you get to the card making process, you already have quite a head start in your cards. And so I always figure when I'm making backgrounds, since I have everything out, I may as well make a couple more, maybe in a few different colorways. And then that way, anytime I need a quick card or I want to focus my card making on other things like the coloring, for example, then I can just pull out one of my pre-made backgrounds. So I find it super useful, but I always do have to remind myself to go back to that sort of the little bin that I keep it all in, because if you ignore it too long, it does have a tendency to accumulate. So I always remind myself to always check back in there, and every once in a while give it a good clear out and use a lot of it up. With the sentiment banner here, I thought that I would just hand cut it instead of trying to find a die to perfectly cut this out. And since anytime I hand cut my own banner, I do like to add this faux stitch detail. I think it takes away from the fact that I can't really cut straight lines. So it sort of helps to make it look a little bit more casual. And so that way, if your angles aren't exactly 90 degrees and your lines aren't perfectly straight, it does tend to mask that a lot. And it makes it really hard, imperceptible, honestly. So so that's my little trick to kind of hide my imperfect cuts, hand cutting skills. The last thing that I did on this card was I just pulled out some different Nuvo drops that I thought might blend really well, and some of them were a great match to the gelatos that I used on my background. If you're looking for more inspiration, why not check these videos out? Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.